It's me, the Cookbook Lady. Welcome back to my kitchen, friends. You know, some of my earliest memories of being in the kitchen is simply just making up a batch of muffins using those pre-made packets. And while those are convenient, today I want to see how much harder would it really be to make some muffins from scratch. I grabbed today's recipe from this cookbook here, Treasured Recipes. I love how easy and simple this recipe appears to be, and the fact that it calls for fresh blueberries. So, let's see how tasty this recipe is going to be. And as a reminder, if you would like to try this recipe for yourself, you can find it written down below in the description of this video. Let's get to baking. I'm going to sift together all of my dry ingredients. Next, by hand, I'm mixing 1 egg, 1/2 cup milk, and 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Once my wet ingredients are mixed, I'm going to gradually add in my dry. Finally, I'm folding in roughly 1 cup of fresh blueberries. I'm portioning my batter into greased muffin liners and then throwing them into my 450-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 25 minutes. Alright, my friends, it has come time for the taste test. So, look how freaking beautiful these muffins turned out. I am so excited. Here we go. Holy cow, that's good. Oh. These are freaking delicious. So, with using fresh blueberries, they kind of like burst in my mouth. So I get like this like tangy flavor. The blueberries themselves aren't super sweet, which kind of helps balance out the actual like batter portion of the muffin, because that in itself is sweet on its own. I don't know how well y'all can notice, but the top of the muffin has like a nice crust on top. Wow, this is literally just like falling apart. My goodness. While the middle is just beautifully moist. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that the juices from the blueberries are kind of baked in to the muffin. So, like I said, like take a bite and I get like a little burst of blueberry juice in my mouth. These are fantastic. This is definitely a keeper. This is going in my own personal recipe collection that I normally keep on hand and rotate. So how exactly does this recipe measure up? Personally, I'm giving it 4 stars, even maybe 4.5 stars. This is a really great recipe, and in my opinion, it's not that much more difficult than doing it from out of those pre-made packets. In my opinion, they actually taste a lot better than the pre-made packets. I mean, that muffin was huge. In that recipe, made 6 of them. So I'm gonna have a good breakfast for the rest of the week, which I'm pretty excited about. What I like about this recipe, besides it being super easy, I like the crust that the tops of the muffins kind of get. I like how the juices lend to the muffin being very moist overall. I like how the tartness of the blueberries balances out the sweetness from the actual batter. So remember, this does have half a cup of sugar in it. What I would do differently, honestly, I don't think there's really much that I would do except maybe adding a little flavor extract, maybe a little splash of vanilla. Oh, you know what? Maybe even a little bit of juice from a lemon, maybe a little bit of lemon rind. I think that would bring a nice little pop of flavor to it. But yeah, no, this recipe is a banger. I am very pleasantly surprised. I highly recommend that y'all give this recipe a try. That being said, I appreciate y'all so much for joining me on today's culinary adventure. If you did happen to like today's video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And if you happen to like the vibe here on my channel, consider subscribing. I'd love for you to join the family. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on. I post every Monday and Thursday, and I wouldn't want you to miss the next culinary adventure. Also, are y'all a fan of muffins? What is your particular favorite flavor of muffin? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, my friends, y'all be safe out there and be sweet to one another. Bye, y'all!